Previously, on Legacy of Ash.
We should probably go get dresses for the ball.
What if I steal a dress?
This right here, the adventure of a lifetime, mate.
Look, Arcee, I've already had a lot of adventures. I could really get used to this lifestyle.
Remy, give in to your hatred, and your journey may begin.
I'm ready.
So the camera opens in a hallway. It's very dimly lit with red hues and very dim white lights. Remy, you stand before this young blonde woman. She has the diamonds painted over her eyes. She's in very old-looking garb. Her clothing is dark robes. She's got leathers. She has some sort of device attached to her hip, a sort of cylindrical device. Nothing you've ever seen before. As you look down, you see that you're also in the same sort of clothing. It's very strange, very much removed from Corellian attire. You're not quite sure where you're at or how you got here. The hallway is hot. You can tell that you're somewhere else. You see windows off to the side, and as you look out into the dark landscape, you see a red, very dim-lit sky. You see jagged rocks silhouetting lava and volcanoes, and it's a very dark planet, very much like Mustafar. That's more player knowledge than character knowledge, obviously. I doubt Remy's ever vacationed at Mustafar. The Novuses are never, they're more like Zegama Beach kind of families. Yeah, so as you're looking around, you realize that you're walking with this young woman. As you're walking down the hallway, these red running lights on the four corners of the hallway, these dimly lit lights spaced out every 20 feet or so. You're walking towards this dark stronghold of a door, and she turns to you and she says, "Let me do the talking. These generals, these soldiers, they don't know you so much. Try not to offend them. There is a lot happening right now, and it's grim times. Listen. Open yourself to the Force and feel as much as you can." The doors slide open, and you see this war room. There's displays in the background showing a space battle over the planet. You see different monitors, holovids, showing troops fighting on the ground, a massive battle going on. The ships, the transports, everything that you're seeing on these displays looks so completely different than anything you've seen before. You see several droids in the room. You see several other individuals. These other individuals, they look very battle-worn, veterans of a war. They're not the galactic civil war that's recently broke out. Something different. They're all wearing very similar garb, or some are wearing full battle armor. And the man, at least from what you can tell, a monster of a statue, stands at the head of this war table. He wears thick armor. Looks like plate mail. That's more, has bone or something. His helmet rests on the table. It looks twisted with bone, spiky, very villainous. The woman walks you up to the table, gestures for you to stand near her. And you see something out of the corner of your eye as you look over you see Vox, or at least a very, very similar droid to him. To it. To him, let's be honest. He moves by and gives the same kind of warbles he always does. Womp, 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 womp. He stops momentarily and looks up at you, almost as though he recognizes you. And then he looks at the woman companion, and he walks up to her, and he bumps her gently, and she looks at him and she says, "Not now. We'll talk later." He backs up and heads to a corner where he sits and waits. You stare at him a bit longer and then realize that there's a lot of commotion happening. The War Council or these soldiers are staring at these monitors. There's explosions nearby and they peer out the window. Another soldier bursts into the room, the same doorway you came out from behind. He says, "Sir, my lords, Bane, they've broken through the Citadel doors. If we are going to counterattack and hold the fortress, we must act now." This man, bald, his skin almost gray. You can tell that there's some sort of deep corruption, some sort of poison, something within him that makes him have a dark aura about him. As you open yourself to him, you feel immense hatred, anger, darkness well over you. But you also get a sense that he is brilliant, that everyone looks to him with fear and with admiration. He has a plan, and everyone in this room is willing to fight and die for that plan. This soldier points to the monitors. He says, "I think they might be weak here. If we attack now, we might be able to rout them." Bane looks. "Generals, take your men. Flank them. Darth Zana and I, and a few others, will meet them head-on in battle. We will destroy this enemy force. We will end the Sith civil war today if we have to. But we will be victorious. They press us in our homes. They come to our world, ready for a fight, and a fight we will give them. Zana, are you prepared?" Your woman companion nods silently. You see several of the individuals reach down, clasping these cylindrical devices. As they head out of the room, they draw them up, weapons ready for combat. Everyone clears out of the room, and this man, this bald man, known as Bane, he looks at you. "And you, are you ready? Are you ready to fight and to die?"
"Yes, sir."
"Very well. We will end this rebellion. We will end this enemy today. And the Sith will be rebuilt from the ground up, as I see it. It will be a dynasty, an empire that lasts millennia. For the Sith." And the few remaining people in the room chant back, "For the Sith." So the camera cuts to inside a beautiful, modern mansion back on the third moon of Hapes, Megos. We see the camera push in over this like lounge chair, and we see this hand reach over, Bruto's hand reach over, grab a drink, and just tilt it back really hard, and you see him, just living it up, having a good time. As the camera swirls around, you see the countess.
Countess.
Yeah, the Countess Varus walking up. She goes, "Bruto, darling, how are things?"
Oh, they are going well. I really can't complain.
"Yes, Well, I've taken the liberty of scheduling the rest of your surgery. It shall be tomorrow evening. I hope that's not a problem.
No, I don't think I have any plans.
Deal. Well, I made sure to set you up with something very, very, not so ornate. I mean, it's very practical. You are a man's man, after all. I didn't...
Oh, have you got the prosthetic? I would love to take a look at it.
It's being custom made, actually.
Oh. I'd just love to be able to get my hand on it to really, see the inner workings.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about we go tomorrow and make some final adjustments in the morning? Make sure that it's something that you can really be satisfied with.
That sounds wonderful.
I know that these last few days you've been spending a lot of time with me. I hope it's not too much. I quite fancy you, Bruto.
I can't see it being a problem. I mean, in the last couple of days, I don't think I've even heard from any of my friends.
Oh, not even the one that I saw you with at the casino?
No, I think old Arcee's been a little busy.
Very well. Well, Hapes certainly is a beautiful place. I'm sure your friends are getting along just fine. I hope that you're not regretting anything.
Oh no, this has been wonderful. It's been great to spend this time with you.
You see, Bruto, here's the deal. I'm not getting much younger, and I've had several suitors in my time. I spend as much time with them as we both care to spend with each other, and then I move on. Well, we move on. I would very much like for you to stay with me here on Hapes. I know it's a lot to ask, and I will give you all the time you need to make that decision. I haven't felt like this in a long time. You make me feel young again.
I really must say I share the sentiment. It's I've told you some of the stories. It's just really nice to just live like a person again, Leva.
Well, not like any person.
No.
We shall live happy. Not a care in the world. And from what you've told me of your past, I know you are still very regarded. I would very much like for you to consider this your home in time.
I just kind of stand up and I go over to her and I put my hand kind of on her shoulder. It's like, Leva, this seems like the perfect place to just disappear.
Oh, Bruto, you make me so very happy. Shall we, say, go out to dinner, have some drinks, and make it an early night?
Sounds wonderful.
Perfect. So the camera cuts to the Baron Bren's estate, and several of you are out on the shore enjoying the beautiful sunset or sunrise. It's impossible to tell still. And you guys are relaxing by the shore.
Who else out there?
We'll say Arcee, Var, Triz, Bria, and a few other not servants.
Attendants.
Attendants. Bria would never stand to have a servant.
Does Bria know about the Droid King?
I'm not asking.
Deal. So so the camera opens and Arcee's basically just like sitting in the water, waist deep. He's just relaxing. He's just complete vacation mode ever since you guys saw him. We'll just go ahead and open it up.
So it's the day of the ball.
Yeah, it is the day of. It's probably midday. There's probably like 4 or 5 more hours before the ball. You guys are just relaxing before you start getting ready. What do you guys do?
Bria, did you ever get a dress for the ball? We're still going tonight, right?
Yes,
I didn't get in trouble.
You have not. I have not heard of... Well, I did hear some rumblings.
No, everything's fine. I'm going on a date with the dress shop guy.
We totally paid.
See, that's... Listen, no harms, no fouls. I understand that you both have dates lined up for the ball.
We do?
You're going with Arcee.
I am?
Yeah.
Why?
She is?
Arcee, you're coming to a ball tonight.
Pardon?
There'll be free alcohol. It's fine. We got the tickets already.
What kind of ball?
You're not wearing that, are you?
I'm not wearing anything.
Because I have a dress, and it's a
You guys
very
have not
nice
seen
dress.
him leave the beach, like leave the water. He stands up. He's like, I'm not wearing anything right now.
You can get back in the water. You'll wear something nice for the ball tonight. Anyway,
You better.
you're
I
going-
have a dress. I bought a dress.
Should
Yeah.
I wear my class A's?
You wear what you want.
It's a military uniform.
Well, that gets away at balls. It's fine.
Right. So he
As
sits
long
back down.
as you don't make me
Shouldn't
look
wear his
stupid.
military uniform.
His imperial,
Yeah.
kind of imperial military uniform to Hapen Ball. Yeah. All right. It's probably good idea, Bruto from far away. Probably. Remember, Arcee is the meta guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea, Bruto.
Bruto, who's that?
Bren probably has something for you to borrow. Bria, wouldn't Bren let Arcee borrow something?
As long as he
Shit.
doesn't make me look stupid, because I bought a dress.
Usually other
My
guys,
dress.
clothes are a bit tighter on the crotch, but we'll see if
I
something
doubt
breaks.
that.
You know, I just might stay here and enjoy the shoreline.
No, Arcee, you're coming. Shut up. You have to have a date.
Why?
Because it's a ball.
Can I be my own
I
date?
don't- Bria, please tell her she
I can take my gun.
Triz, this ball is not something you can attend stag to.
Bria's only gonna get in because it's her bachelorette party. Or we could find you a date, but I don't think you'd want to not take your fiance. I don't know. How much do you know about him?
Bryn is planning on attending as
Oh.
well. Yes, he will be joining me. Like I said, you cannot go to this
Your
masquerade ball
fiance is
alone.
not supposed to join you on your bachelorette party. That's not how they
He
work.
has.
Can I just go
Several
to a bar
matters to
and pick
attend
up some
to.
random?
You may not enter without a date.
It will.
Trust
Be
me,
fine.
this is not the type of event you show up with a random.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
What things is
Arcee, you better put some clothes on.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Listen, Triz, we're gonna end up with our clothes off anyways. And to that, I think, wasn't Arcee the one that goes,
Yeah.
Yeah. He just kind of laughs and then stands up, slaps his ass. Well, I better be getting ready for my big occasion with the captain.
We can
Triz
see
just
if
Arcee
kind of, like,
reporting for
cocks
duty.
her gun.
we can see if
You're gonna
Don't have your goddamn gun!
She has her gun everywhere. This is Triz.
I'm fairly
Hey,
certain
soldier.
we were told.
At ease.
I'm fairly certain we were told we can't carry weapons around on Hapes.
we were.
I'm pretty
Var doesn't have
sure
anything.
that Triz always has her gun.
Pretty sure Bria wouldn't want you out in public with a weapon on
Yeah,
hand.
you don't
Given our
have your
track
gun.
record,
Yeah, it's in your room. You have a
You
ghost.
know where
you have like
it
ghost
is.
panes for your gun.
Like, Triz just reaches for it and realizes it's gone. Just like,
Don't worry, I'll let you hold mine later. All right, I gotta go. Starts walking away. He gets a towel from one of the assistants and he slaps him on the ass as he walks by. Right, so he returns to heading in, and Bria was saying something.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was about to ask her something and I can't remember what it
Yeah.
was.
So, this masquerade ball. Why
Yeah,
is
aren't
it-
you excited?
I'm not entirely sure why we're going still.
Well,
you
because
said
we're
that,
supposed to celebrate the fact that you're getting married, except you're bringing your fiance, so I guess it's not that anymore.
Yes, is celebrating being single before getting married, is that a hut space tradition?
Yeah.
Or, okay. Yes, in Corellia we just get right and properly drunk and then we just get married the day of.
I mean, that sounds fun too. We
It's a
could
very
do it.
magical tradition.
We could do it that way. Are we all
It's a
getting
Corellian
drunk on the
thing.
day of your wedding?
Well, I suppose we could get a little drunk. I mean, I am
That
Corellian,
should really happen.
but
Anyway, I just think a ball would be fun.
it
When was
would
the last time you had fun?
quite
It's-
often since
Yeah?
I've come to Hapes, and
Well, then the ball will just be extra fun.
I guess you guys are my guests, and it has been a bit of a rough stretch for you and, well, me lately. Not lately, but the last few months.
Yeah.
So, yes, I think perhaps you're right. This ball shall be extraordinarily fun.
Yeah, and there's like this collection thing to look at. It'll be fun.
And so you guys chatter for a little bit longer, and then Arcee comes out to the balcony. He says, "Hey, You guys might want to come in and take a look at this.
What are we taking a look at?
Our dear friend Remy, I don't know, he's not quite pissed drunk. I don't know what this is. I was checking on him, making sure he's okay. I haven't heard from him in some time, and I don't know, something's amiss with him.
This better not be a trick. You better have some clothes on.
He's fully dressed. Yeah, he's wearing a bathrobe, but from this angle you can clearly see it's a lot of legs leading
Last
up
time
to.
I saw Remy, he was taking 2 bottles of alcohol to a room. Maybe we should check on him.
So everybody.
He's fine.
So Bria stands up and starts heading in. Does anybody go in with her?
Var will follow her.
Okay.
Captain just kind of sighs and is like, might as well.
Okay, so you guys all head in, and you meet Arcee outside or in Remy's room. The place is trashed, right? Because that's how you had been throwing a bit of a tantrum. I
Yeah.
think it was.
I was having a hissy fit, I believe is the technical term.
Yeah, a hissy fit. It's a Corellian term.
Hissy
Yeah.
fits are Corellian.
Yeah, it's a temper tantrum, but very much more rebellious. Right, so you guys walk in, and you see Remy. What kind of state do they find Remy in? Is it something supernatural, or is it just like him passed out on the bed?
I was almost thinking like supernatural, like
Okay.
laid down like above the bed, but
Okay.
like floating.
Oh, and there's just like a little bit of a dark shadow aura around him.
Okay, deal. And like even
Glowing eyes.
well his eyes are white. Not so much glowing. Because Arcee would have probably reported that.
Or shot you.
I think he's drunk.
What did he drink and where can I
gotta
get
drink some of this Hapen alcohol. Wait, I already have. I've already done some of the Hapen drugs too.
Yeah, and you didn't share. Var's
So
upset with that.
we'll jump back into character. Right, so you guys enter, and you guys see Arcee like running his hand.
I was like, Var's immediately going over
underneath,
and doing the exact same
yeah,
thing.
Remy. He's like, I've never seen anything like. Well, I haven't seen anything like this in a long time.
But you've seen something like this before?
I mean, not this, but you know, hovering.
Would you care to elaborate any more there, friend?
I mean, it's like Force stuff. It's like Force stuff. Do you know the Force?
Yeah, I know of it.
Okay, it's like
Why
Force stuff.
would he have some Force stuff going on?
Have you been paying attention lately, miss? Remember the time we went to the temple?
Well, yeah,
I was
but
like, I'm assuming you've actually seen it.
Yeah.
Used some. I have not.
I thought that was
Remy
just a
doesn't do,
fluke.
like obvious force things.
No, I'm pretty sure that Remy has a dab of the Force in him.
Did he turn that thing on that he's been carrying around?
One experience point.
No.
One experience point.
No.
One experience
No.
point. Yes, has been awarded.
No.
Russell the Wombat agrees. One experience point awarded. Leave him be.
I was hoping you had more
We're role
space
playing.
for rolling.
I know.
Thank you.
I need to keep you on point. I know furry, beautiful things really distract you. I need you to be in character right now.
Somebody else is the reason it keeps breaking. Thank you. I'm not the one that's broken a scene yet.
Yet.
Right.
Keyword.
Anyways, a whole bunch of funny stuff just happened. Remy, he's not waking up. Look.
Spins above the bed.
And then Remy is just oscillating.
He grabs his feet, holding still. Yeah. Outlook alone.
I've done that 4 times.
Once for fun. 3 times to try and wake him up.
Well, if you've seen it before, then how do we wake him up? And Bria, do you have any suggestions?
Like I said, I've never seen this before.
If
Okay?
you've seen
No, listen.
things like it,
Oh my gosh, are you even listening? The Force is mysterious, okay? It just does stuff, okay? He's just doing stuff right now. I don't know the Force. I just saw it a whole bunch.
okay, did you ever see anybody wake up from... How do we wake him up?
They just do it, man. They're like usually doing some sort of like going and seeing the future kind of stuff, and then they just
I want to go see
Open.
the future.
I mean, listen, have you had some of this Hapen glitter
No, I
dust?
haven't.
Okay,
How do we
well,
know he's just not on drugs?
We're talking about something else right now. How do I get some?
You hang out with Arcee. Listen, this
So at the ball tonight?
as long as Triz will let me go.
You're going to the ball.
Okay.
Anyway, back to this. We should
Then
probably
we'll
wake
see
him up.
the future tonight. I honestly don't know. He's in pretty deep.
So does someone need to... What do we do?
So at this point, Bria's just like, Remy, wake up. Listen, sweetheart, it's not gonna work. From what I can tell, from what I understand of the Force, you only wake yourself up.
Maybe he just needs to be woken up gently, not like bitch slapped across the face.
Okay, would you like to tickle him awake? Because I'm not about to tickle Remy Novus awake from the Force.
Did you try?
Arcee does not tickle. Thank you, Bruto, from very far away. Listen, if you'd love to tickle him, I'm sure he could use a little how you doing.
No, I'm good.
Right. Listen, Arcee does not give H jobs, and he does not tickle someone awake.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Not since the last time, at least.
I have a lot of questions for you, Arcee. We need to catch up sometime.
Yes. Well, I'll bring the mustard sometime.
Okay.
Oh, don't laugh at that. Moving on. Catch up. Right. Remy's out. He's in some sort of Force plot device thing. And Triz just got that one. Yeah. Mustard must be a Hapen thing because Triz doesn't know about it. You grew up poor, didn't you? Your family didn't have condiments, did they?
I grew up on like this planet where you pretty much had to kill each other to survive.
You didn't have much in seasonings, did you?
No.
Okay, well, maybe Arcee just gives you guys
Never
like
have a scene with
a
Arcee.
right and proper like table etiquette before tonight's masquerade ball.
I mean, that might be wise.
Yeah. Anyways, Remy's stuck in some sort of forced plot device. Not gonna wake up anytime soon. Bria, don't worry about the thing in his hand. It just looks like the thing causing everything from happening.
Hey, can we just turn the thing off?
Oh, that's really just meta for the fans. That's not really in conversation right now. Anyways, we should probably get on to the next scene. This one's going on a little long.
Yeah.
Okay, moving right along. Bria's really sad. Yes, I am very sad. Right.
But we were gonna go to a ball. It'll make you happy.
Well, listen. I'm gonna send for a doctor and see if we can't figure out what's going on with Remy.
But Arcee said that nothing can happen, so it'll be fine. Just let him float all creepy like over the bed.
Okay, well, if you would like him to float all creepy by the bed, then go. Have fun. Get ready for the ball. It should be a great time.
But you're supposed to go. I thought your fiancé was going. Didn't we already discuss how you can't go in without a date? How's he gonna get in?
He just won't go.
You said he had things to do.
And he will talk to his associates after the ball, or before the ball, or tomorrow, or the next day. Var,
You people make things so difficult.
is your friendship with Remy not more important than a masquerade ball?
Not really.
I mean, Remy would want us to have fun. If he were being the old Remy instead of this sulky Remy that he's been being, he would
kind
want to
of
go
a
to the
drag.
ball.
What happened?
I actually don't know. He's been pretty depressed. I don't know. He doesn't talk to us.
You lot are the worst of friends.
I mean-
you claim to be a crew, and yet something happened to Remy.
Yeah, something obviously happened. Also, like, Bruto's been gone for 3 days, and none of us have checked. So, yeah, we
I'm
kind of
sure
suck.
fine.
You three or four, however many the f are in this room, are impossible. Just go have fun at the ball. I will see to Remy, and if he wakes up, then I will come to the ball. Maybe. But right now...
With Remy as your date, won't that be awkward?
No! Right now, he needs someone to take care of him, someone to watch him, and see to it that... I don't know, just go.
Won't that make your fiancé upset that you're taking care of your...
Ex-fiance?
Maybe he'll just go shoot more droids out of his cannon, and that'll make him feel better.
I still want to try that.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Scene.
Well, there's this thing.
Oh dear girl, Bria, sit down.
Here, let me tell you all about how much of a douchebag
you know Bria's a
this guy
droid's right
is.
activist too.
She is.
Yeah.
Wanna
Emo Remy.
Right.
have a sit-down talk?
So emotional.
What's going on?
It's Emo Remy.
We need to give Daniel another scene. All right, so several hours later, you guys have gussied up, at least Triz and Var and Arcee, and you guys have reached out and met up with Frederic. And you guys have taken the most luxurious hover limo
Provided by Frederic.
to this massive ballroom, right? From the exterior, it looks like a modern opera house. It is gorgeous. It is 4 stories tall. It has a dome with natural open windows kind of thing. And you guys are standing there. You're producing your tickets. It's very pomp and circumstance, highly social setting, stuff like that. And you guys press in, and everyone's wearing their masquerade masks. Everybody's dressed up. They're kind of giving Triz some awkward looks, like she's wearing last year's dress. And yeah, so
She's like completely oblivious to it.
yes. So Frederic turns to you and he goes, "My dear, can I get you a drink?"
I would love a drink.
Perfect. Arcee, would you care to accompany me in getting the ladies some drinks? So,
Make it something strong.
oh, for the ladies. Okay, right. All right. So you guys, they disappear, leaving you to your devices.
Can I see that there's another set?
So this place is huge.
'Kay.
It's layered. There's 100 people here, if not hundreds of people here. Okay.
I just want to start walking around, looking around at all the people.
Deal.
See if I can see anything. Because I'm really here because I think Box is here.
Okay.
So I want to look.
Yeah, deal.
That's the
So-
whole reason I want to come is because I heard of the collector guy.
Yep.
So I want to see if I can find the... We didn't give her a name. The girl in the dress shop that I was talking to. One of his followers.
One of his alien.
One of his Playboy
followers?
buddies.
Okay. Yeah. So everyone looks the same here. Everyone's in masks. Everyone's in beautiful ball gowns. You guys are looking around. There's a roaring fireplace that's probably 3 meters high. There's another area that's like a banquet table where people are eating. I mean, it's just really like do your own thing. There's a group of people talking off to the side, and there's uproarious laughter emerging every once in a while. There's grand staircases leading up to other sections. There's coats of arms and like a whole like museum area that is showcasing Hapen stuff. There's an aquarium off to the other side. I mean, this is truly just a building of any sort of intrigue. Where would you guys like to go? Well, and also, are you ditching your dates right off the bat?
No.
Okay,
I want to keep him around.
deal.
Because I think he might become
Yeah.
useful.
So they return with drinks. Arcee hands you a very strong drink. Frederic orders you. He got you like this martini kind of glass, a very classy. It's blue. And he says, "It reminds me of you."
Well, thank you very much. And Var wants to down it in one gulp, but she doesn't want to scare this guy away, so she doesn't.
Slowly takes a
Yeah,
sip.
pretty much. So I want to walk over to one of the showcases. You said there were like showcases of like Hapen stuff, right?
Yeah, so that's on a different floor even.
Oh.
So we can head up there. I'm not saying like we're gonna role play walking up the
No, you
stairs.
have to walk up every stair.
Do each floor one at a time, please.
With your date.
We're gonna LARP this, okay?
But yeah, I do. Var wants to head to a showcase or a something because she
Deal.
doesn't know if that's
Yeah, so
what
you guys
they
just
mean
start
by the
exploring
collection.
around. Are you and your date just heading out, or are you taking these guys with you?
It's
Or?
up to them if they're following.
I think Triz is sticking pretty close to Var tonight.
Okay.
And like low-key kind of avoiding Arcee unless if she needs a drink.
Okay. That's fair, I guess.
It's probably not a bad idea for Triz to stick close.
Yeah. So you guys head upstairs and you head into this Hapen museum, and Frederic is giving you basically like a tour of sorts. This definitely reminds you of Hope's Light with Bruto and Bria. He's walking around, and here you can see a tribute to the nebula, and you see this like glowing cloud just somehow contained in a display. You can like run your fingers through it, and the nebula swirls different colors as you do, and it's very, very cool stuff. And you're looking around, and I'm assuming you're kind of looking around like you maybe thought this was the collector's
Yeah, exactly.
collection.
That's exactly what I
And
think.
you see that many of the items here were donated or hosted by the collector, but this doesn't look like anything Old Republic.
Yeah.
But you're not entirely sure. I'm going to have you roll me a knowledge lore.
Goodbye, Russell.
That cloud shit sounds amazing.
Bruto so wishes he was here.
You're gonna have me roll a
It's like a giant
A knowledge lore. She doesn't even know where the knowledge section is on the character sheet.
knowledge skills.
Please don't make it very hard because this is what I got.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you're super knowledgeable about everything. Right, so this is just going to be a 2 purple. This is an average difficulty.
Just.
Yeah.
Do I
I
have
will give you a boost because Frederica's giving you information.
Also, I'm not like plastered or
Yeah,
on
not
drugs
yet, yeah.
or anything.
That's like just normal though.
I've learned we don't roll on paper, guys.
Right. There's rules for dice.
Damn it!
You won.
No, you got it.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I see that. I was more saying damn it.
So you have 2 success, 1 threat.
Yep.
Right. So you look around and you kind of mention to Frederic, you're like, now how old is this exhibit?
Yeah,
Tells you-
I'm kind of like, so is this what they? Was this his grand collection? It's very
This is-
impressive. It's beautiful.
This is a small fraction of the collector's
Yeah?
collection. They don't call him the collector for no reason, obviously.
Well, obviously you have to work.
This
for that
is
name.
just his sort of nationalist section of the ballroom. He has museums on the moon. He has even more museums on Hapes, the proper Hapen planet. The collector, he has many vaults upon vaults of artifacts.
You talk about him like you know him. Do you know him pretty well?
I have met him. Unfortunately, I am not the proper social status to become one of his confidants or even associates. But I have I've purchased a single artifact from him that is glorious. It
Yeah?
sits upon my mantelpiece above my fire. Perhaps you would care to see it this evening.
I would love to see it.
Perfect. So he kind of puts his hand on your lower back and starts to walk you through the museum. And Arcee, he disappears for some time. Just kind of... just nonchalant.
Just doing
kind
things.
of disappears for a while. Right. So now that Arcee disappears, Triz, what are you doing?
Triz is just kind of going around looking at like the collection, getting really close to it. She like reaches out to touch it, but there's like the no touching sign.
Yeah, there's, like,
and there's a
people
guard.
standing there
Yeah, and she's just like, you know, and so she just kind of is walking around looking at the collection, and she bumps into one of the patrons there. Like, just accidentally.
Yes. So a gentleman holding a mask up. Oh, excuse me, miss. I didn't see you there.
How could you not see me?
Because you walked into me from behind?
Sounds like a personal problem. She's drinking a lot right now. She's on like her
She's
third
like
class.
picking up drinks that were set down half empty
Yeah.
off the thing.
Yeah, she's maybe slightly already loaded because that strong drink she didn't realize was super strong.
This is Hapen alcohol after
Yeah,
all.
yeah. So she wasn't.
Remy still had a bottle and a half in his room before his, not temper tantrum,
Hissy fit.
before his tissy fit.
My tough.
Yeah.
Hissy fit.
Yeah, so she's like talking to this guy and low key kind of like hitting on him.
Okay.
She's like, so, are you part of this collection? Because
I-
you are a masterpiece.
I'm not entirely sure what you're asking. I do not own any of these artifacts. These are all owned by the collector.
Who's the collector?
You don't know the collector.
I'm only interested in knowing you.
At this point in time, a woman walks up and goes,
Oh, Chelsea! What are you doing talking to this woman?
"Oh, she merely bumped into me."
I said,
She was asking about the collector. She has no idea who he is.
Oh, you don't know the collector?
She doesn't know the collector.
Well, obviously, you can tell by the cut of her dress that she shouldn't be here.
Yes, isn't that last year's dress? At this point in time, you and Frederick hear these two nobles just
Yeah, Var had already-
Triz.
I had already heard it in the background,
Yeah.
and I don't want.
You're not gonna.
You don't want Captain to hurt people.
I don't want Captain to hurt people, no. But also,
I also
I think
am
Frederick
enjoying
could be
this.
sister.
Yeah. She's also like watching intently, going, "Wow, they're really giving her the business."
Internal debate, like
Yeah.
how far is too far? When is the captain gonna hit someone? How
Right,
much can I
yeah.
let them get away with?
Yeah.
So you just let this happen?
I mean, part of me wants to. Yeah.
Captain just kind of starts to straighten
Yeah.
up and like starts cracking her knuckles.
Oh dear, she
shaking
cracks her
hands.
knuckles. Oh.
I walk up and just grab her hand and like, Captain, there's something over here you should look at.
Oh yes, join your alien friend looking at stuff. We're going to go.
It's been so nice meeting you. I'm sorry.
Yes, of course
should
it was.
be.
It was nice meeting for you to meet us as well.
Hey,
She just
walk
picks
away.
up another like random glass
Oh,
and
no.
downs it.
Perhaps you should slow down. We have a long night ahead of us.
Who are you?
this
Who is this?
The person that almost saw your friend arrested the other day.
Frederick, it's fine. We're fine. You need to slow down.
I'm fine.
Where did your date go?
I didn't have a
You
date.
did. You were with Arcee, and where did he go?
I don't know. I'm not his keeper.
Yeah. So the camera just hard cuts to some random other place, and he's like, "You're telling me that the Clone Wars weren't even supposed to happen? You're telling me that they were ashamed?" And you just like see him in an argument with a small group of other like militant individuals. Yeah, we cut back.
I want to like get her super drunk and shove her in a broom closet or something. I don't have a babysitter for her.
I love how you're the responsible one.
What the heck
I'm
has happened?
on a mission.
Person changes you, okay?
Var's life has gone down the shitter, and she feels like this is the one thing she can do, and everything will go back to normal. So she wants to get Vox back.
Yeah.
And
So
I
you
need
guys,
a babysitter for Captain.
you guys kind of go through the museum some more. You guys kind of finish traveling through it. He says, "Where shall we go next? Where can I accompany you, my dear?"
I think you should show me more of his collection. You said that he has more. He's got to have that everything everybody was talking about. Where's that old Republic stuff?
Oh, yes, I believe that is a very... It is, how do you say, a restricted to the most luxurious of personnel.
Oh, but I think you're luxurious. Wouldn't you be able to get us up there?
Thank you, darling.
It would just make me so happy. And then you can show me your collection you have, and we'll drop Captain off at the mansion, and then we'll go look at your collection.
Let me see what I can do. I'll do my best, but I can't promise anything.
That's okay, you'll try. I know you'll try real hard.
In the meantime, would you... Where would I find you? The aquarium, the dance floor, the banquet?
The aquarium.
Deal.
I think Captain might calm down if she looks at fish.
I can't wait to see the underwater lighting bouncing off your beautiful blue skin. And he turns and disappears.
We are
Gross.
nothing but exotic trophies to them.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Var's
You
using
notice
it
that
to
only
their
the
advantage.
aliens are like super
Yeah.
picked on. Not Triz yet. You are smashed, okay? You are smashed. You have horns. You're wearing last season's dress. You're kind of
You're
rough
too
around
easy.
the edges. Yeah.
Really?
Right?
They want trophies, not MVP
Experiences?
Oh. Right, so we cut over to Arcee, and he's like meeting with this other guy who has this like this crate dragon masquerade mask on, and you see them whispering in hushed voices, and you see him exchanging a cred chit for a handshake, and you see weird stuff going on, and then the camera cuts back. Right, so Triz, are you still following Var around?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are in the
I won't
aquarium.
leave her alone
All right,
because I
so
don't
you
want to
guys-
get kicked out.
Yeah, so you guys are in the aquarium. What are you doing there waiting for Frederick?
I want to see if I can get any more information on the collector from patrons. So I just start
Deal.
asking around. I ask people if they've
Right.
seen all the
So
stuff that everyone
yeah,
can see.
so you
like
come
the other
upon
floors, that kind of
a
stuff.
small group of people watching large aquatic animals devouring other fish. It's like feeding time in the aquarium.
You know
is,
what
like,
they
tapping
say.
on the glass.
There's always a bigger fish.
Truly the proper nature of things. Only
Yeah.
the strong and powerful.
Ooh,
should
goober
survive.
fish.
A goober fish.
Oh, I'm sorry, but this is how it's gonna be. Just skip forward if you want to skip past all these Gungan jokes and yeah. All right.
You know what happens after they eat the fish? They make a poodoo.
I better call Boss Nass. Right.
Star Wars pun.
Someone should interrupt this conversation for the plot to continue.
We may have information.
Oh, jeez. You know that shark was donated by the collector. What a great addition to the aquarium.
Have you guys seen all the other donated collector items?
Oh, sorry, who are you?
My name is Var. Who are you?
Yes, I'm Gibraltar.
Steven.
Boss Nass.
Oh, classic.
You would.
How nice to meet all of you.
Yes, we're all lovers. I just like to say that. We just celebrate any chance we get. We're
Yeah.
all each other's dates.
Congratulations.
Yes.
I thought
Who are
this-
you here with?
I'm here with Frederic, the owner of the dress shop.
And me.
Oh, what a
and
name
I'm here
drop.
with
You
her.
know Frederic has a proper title.
Got it. I couldn't even remember his name.
Oh, jeez. And who are you?
I'm with her.
She's only somewhat. It's
Oh boy, they're together.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, I get it. Wait, are you making fun of us?
Probably.
No, we have a very unique relationship.
You know what they say, there's always a bigger fish.
I don't even know how to move forward.
There's always a bigger dick. No, see, and he starts walking bow-legged away to get another drink. Oh my god. Speaking of broom closets, a fourth person comes out of a nearby broom closet.
God.
Yeah, just... No, I don't know. Just carry on. I'm just gonna be over
Have you seen where Gibraltar went?
Yes, he was walking bow-legged away. He's going to get us more drinks.
So you guys need more alcohol in your system.
Bring me something.
You don't need.
Oh,
anything
Gibraltar
else.
doesn't get women drinks.
It's more like you should be fetching him one.
Okay, please. Please.
I'm trying.
Just roll some fucking dice already.
Grab a few.
Charm. Charm. Dear God, roll a charm.
Have you?
Ask about the VIP collection and roll a charm, please.
Well, I tried to get there.
It's about to turn into a couch
Against-
time real quick.
Against.
No. I'll just give you 3 black dice. 1 for each asshole.
Just
And
black
another
dice.
setback because Triz.
One purple because you're babysitting drunk
Okay,
Triz. Yeah,
got
that's
it.
the difficulty of the situation. Trying to get her not to interrupt you actually asking important questions.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Trying to get
Star Wars.
The GM not to interrupt me from his.
DMs are so silly.
We're going to get meta now.
Where's that Arcee? He's so
I feel
hilarious.
like he would appreciate this conversation.
Well, thank goodness.
Yeah.
I have a triumph of success and an advantage.
Hey, yay, good for you. Right. So what is your question?
I want to know more.
Something artifacts.
Yeah. I want to
Have you guys seen the VIP, the Old Republic
Oh, of
collection yet?
course. We just came.
Are you saying you haven't?
I haven't yet. I'm saving the best for last. Is it worth it?
That's what we usually do.
Yes, we just came from it. It's quite extraordinary.
What does it look like? What are the most exciting pieces?
Oh, my dear, you're here with Frederic, are you not?
I am.
Well, perhaps you would suffice it for us to tell you about the exhibit. Good luck getting in.
Oh, she can't get in.
She can't get in.
That's a diss on Frederic as well.
That dressmaker.
Oh,
Well, then how about you guys keep
a dress
telling
shop
me
in
about
town.
it?
How
Dress shop?
barbaric.
How about you guys keep telling me about it then?
Yes, well,
I'm
there's
not gonna see it.
several dozen artifacts. There are paintings, art, sculptures.
Oh, there's some busts, but we don't really care about those.
No, there's. I think there's. Let's see. There's some ancient technology that's far obsolete.
Like?
Just data pads.
Garbage,
computers.
honey.
Yeah, just
Garbage.
truly
Did you know
junk.
their old doors had handles on them?
Yes,
How
they
barbaric.
have this thing that you open, and then tree pulp is in the middle. Who would
How
want to hold
barbaric.
tree pulp? Call it paper. How dreadful.
Oh dear.
What else is in there?
Oh, they have, I don't know, this obnoxious droid.
Yeah?
He kept bumping into all of us.
All it could say was womp.
And womp.
And whoa.
Why don't you guys take me up there to see it?
Oh dear, no.
We wouldn't dare to be seen
You
with
know how tacky it is to
we'll
go
leave
through the
her
VIP
here.
section twice. What are we fishing for? Reputation points?
I don't know, are you?
Oh, we wouldn't dare.
We wouldn't dare.
Not in a million years.
In fact, it's about time we leave the aquarium.
Indeed, I think we have other business to attend to.
Shall we go dance in a circle of four?
I think we shall.
We must.
And they disappear. It's the other guy that left.
Gibraltar.
Yeah, Gibraltar. She forgot about Gibraltar.
She forgot Gibraltar.
Oh, he's such a cat.
Alright, you left now.
Okay, we left.
God!
We have gone.
So
okay.
Triz is still like
asshole.
tapping on the aquarium. Var, look at this! Look at this, it's so cool!
What am I looking at? What?
I just like point towards the aquarium and like these.
Yeah,
Creatures
look at
are
the fish
eating
eat each other. How about you stay here and watch the fish? I'm gonna go find Frederic.
You lost your date too.
No, he
and
left-
you were picking on me for losing my date.
I did. I'll go find both of our dates.
So Frederic returns with drinks.
I want Frederic to return, but I want
Yeah.
her gone.
Yeah, and so he returns with drinks, and he says, "I may have been able to arrange something.
Yeah?
It was just quite expensive."
Oh, I think you're one of my favorite people.
Yes, well, we can only stay for a few minutes.
That's okay.
We can only do a quick pass through.
That's okay.
So, and it unfortunately is just you and I.
Oh, she loves to look at the fish. We'll be right back. Okay, I'll bring you a drink.
Make it strong.
I will. See, she'll be fine.
I sure hope so.
She won't be, but it's okay.
Yeah. So you guys
Can I shove her in the nearby broom closet?
Yes.
Frederic.
Can I
no,
attempt to shove her in the nearby broom closet?
We didn't name that one.
Roll for it.
The other guy came out of.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
if
said
you're,
there was
are
one.
you gonna put up a fight?
Yeah, I am.
No. She's gonna stay
you
with
lose.
me.
Deal. No, so you're like, Captain, this way, and you show her, and you open the broom closet, and you see Arcee in there, and he's like,
What are you doing?
Nothing. He
His
puts
nose is a little shiny.
He puts something behind his back. No,
You were
I'm just
really flared
supposed to
out.
share next time you did that. I don't have time for this right now, and I shut the door in his face.
Do you push Triz in first?
Will she go in there, or is she gonna try to fight back?
Roll the force die and find out.
Is that what I'm rolling to find out?
I don't think I have to roll for this. Are you gonna?
Yeah, I was like, are you going in there? This is what your character would do.
It's only
Are you
7
going into
minutes.
Arcee?
It's only 7 minutes.
I think that
In and out
Triz is
before you
drunk
know it.
enough at this point that Var could probably just like trick her into going
Okay.
into
Yeah.
it.
So, I'm
So
gonna-
play
it's like-
that
just-
scene. Let's say this.
See, look, I found your date for you, Captain.
I didn't have a date.
You did. You were here with Arcee. See, he's right there. He's got something he would love to share with you. It's more fun with more people on the trip with you.
It is kind of fun with more people on the trip.
See? You guys are gonna have so much fun, and I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I don't even. Captain doesn't do drugs.
Shh. What she doesn't know won't hurt her, and it'll be more fun with more people on your trip.
Listen, Arcee's seen a lot of the galaxy, and the
Yeah.
one thing he's learned a lot of things, but the one thing he's learned, don't give people drugs when they're not expecting to get drugs.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Captain, do you want to go on a fun trip with Arcee, and then I'll be right back? Yeah? You want to go on a fun trip?
As the doors open, he looks up and he sees Frederic, this giant black dude in a mask. Oh God! Why are you wearing a mask, man?
Because it's a masquerade ball. Are you gonna take Captain on the trip
He kind
with
of
you?
peeks out of the clouds. He's like, oh. All right, let's do this.
Alright, with that, I shove Captain in there and I close the door. You can have a seat between those two on their trip.
Deal.
Yes.
Deal. All right, you guys head upstairs. Frederic greets one of the sort of bouncers. I mean, as luxurious as a bouncer gets. Mm-hmm. A royal guard or some shit. I don't know. He has like a saber by his side. I mean, it's just very pomp and circumstance. And there is a door there, and he says, "You are permitted for 10 minutes." And he reaches over and he sets time on a chronometer, and the doors slide open, and you see about 24 people walking around. You see several of the collector's escorts, and you see this throne in the back that has the collector sitting at it. And you may enter.
Okay, we walk in.
Yeah, so you walk in, and this is a huge floor. It's very artistically lit, but also most of the lights point at the throne. It's very much this kind of like almost worship scene kind of thing. The escorts are all standing in a half circle before him, just kind of standing perfectly still, looking around pleasantly as you kind of look around. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I don't remember what any of these come out of. I should be better. Against?
We're gonna make it 3 purples. Because this room is very crowded, there's a lot of stuff happening in it.
Because I actually made it in here.
Yeah,
I'm super excited.
yeah. Also, you're very much on a mission. Yeah, you're looking
Also, you
for...
have reason to believe Vox is here.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
2.
Sure.
That didn't count.
No. roll together, nothing at all. It's a lot of successes.
Yeah, I
and only
think
one
you're
fails, so
good.
you definitely succeed. These 2 can cancel out, and these 2 cancel out. So you have 2 success, 1 advantage. So you're looking around and you see Vox. Sure enough, your like heart skips a beat. You almost like faint. You see him, and he is sitting exactly next to the collector, with a drink resting upon his head.
Of course he is.
And with that, we will call it a scene. We will call it a session, actually. That is our Legacy of Ash episode for this week. We will be back for more shenanigans at the Masquerade Ball and other things next week. See you then. Okay, let's just take a quick moment. Everybody just kind of close your eyes, relax, get into character, visualize what you want to do and what you've been doing as a character. Frederic?
If you don't bet him.
You don't bend him. He's getting you into the ball, young lady.
Look, I'm sorry I tried to steal a dress from you. But
I tried to give you like 2
Let's
different
just
outs
get in
too,
bed.
and you just
It's
like,
fine.
nah.
I was so confused.
Is this rope?
Captain, I thought that she had one.
pretty
so
nice.
I was just trying
Does
to
it
get
slip
away.
on tighter?
It goes tight.
Look how snug this thing
And then
gets.
this end goes around a tree branch.
Could someone
Yeah,
please hoist
that
me
was-
up?
Here, I'll stand on top of this chair.
Holy shit, this chair's so wobbly. Oh no, my chair!
that's the one scene Jenny likes to pretend
Can
doesn't
you kick
exist.
this chair for me?
Don't forget about it.
Forget it, I'll kick it myself. Thanks for holding it still, Martin, but I don't need
I
your
have
help
dice in
anymore.
my hand. I will throw them at everyone's head.
I'm gonna have other people just randomly, so you guys will definitely have to be other patrons. So get your snobby voices
Really,
ready.
really fanciful, hate droids, and just think that underclass people are not important.
Perfect.
Well, obviously they are.
Clearly, I mean, they're only
We
important
got
when I
it.
need them to polish
got
my
it.
shoes.
Yeah, so we'll do like a circle kind of hangout where we're just like talking about the VIP exhibit or whatever, and just yes, they have blah 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 artifacts and art and paintings.
Sounds like a lot of old junk to me.
Alright, stop! Save it for later. You guys are killing it.
There's
Right
gonna be more.
This is the adventure of a lifetime. Arcee, I'm a clone trooper. I like to have unprotected sex with college minors.
I'm really their age, but I don't look it.
I've got that Benjamin Button disease, but
And this time somebody else really did shit in my pants.
I paid someone to do it. He.
It's kind of my thing.
Alright, enough outro for one day. We now return to Daniel, who gives a fuck.
I'm sorry, I'm the only one who still does.
Right.
Here's your outro.
You just need to release an episode that is just all of our outros.
We're actually going
Together.
to. The last thing we put out will be a thing just full of outro and bloopers.
Clips of everyone.
Yeah.